Quick
Piedmon,
question: how many colors are there in the game?
6, I think, so far.
Yes.
So I know
Red,
now.
blue, yellow, green, purple, black, and white.
But
So
white's
six and a
not.
half.
But white's not so much a color as a
It's a
like
top
more
end.
like artifact, isn't it? Sort of like something everything can use.
Closer to multicolored or hybrid.
Hybrid,
Hybrid, yeah.
but hybrid to all of them, yeah. Oh no,
Um,
it's on the card what hybrid it is. That's right.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's hybrid to certain colors.
yeah. And then some are just monocolor.
Predetermined. Yeah. Anyway, so there are three starter decks: Ty, Matt, and Izzy.
TK.
TK. Oh, I wanted Izzy. So I've got on screen our first card type. Now these ones have a white background because they are left outside of the deck. They are not part of your 50 deck. Uh, Lance, would you like to explain them?
So they're just the eggs. So at the start of your turn, you can either, if you have an empty nursery, you can add one Digimon to the nursery from your egg stack, which is shuffled and can have up to 5 cards, 4 of the same.
Nursery is here where
Then
my mouse is. Okay. Go on.
that will be a level 2. So level 1 is the egg. Well, level 0 is technically the egg. Level 1 they skip over.
Yep, but it's in the art. The level ones
Yes.
are in the art. You can see behind Koromon here.
While it's in the nursery, unless the card specifically says so, you can't interact with that card. You can digivolve it though.
Let's see if this works. Yes,
So,
which it will be whatever level it has +1.
well, so far, some might have other. If you look at what's it's
Work.
digivolving, it tells you what level it's digivolving from.
Yep.
So if you look at Birdramon or Biermon, sorry, it has level 2 and 0 in the red circle. So it means you can digivolve a level 2 and it will cost you no memory, as opposed to just hard casting it for 2.
I'm going to zoom in even more to make them bigger.
And then
Yeah,
whenever
so
you digivolve, you actually get to draw a card as well.
so that's the cost for just playing it outright, and down here is its evolution cost. Trying to keep an eye on the normal screen and on the game at the same time. So you can have up to 4 to 5 eggs, I think you guys said.
5 eggs,
5 eggs? Because we have 4 in this.
but
Is that
only
normal?
1 in the nursery at the time.
Yep, and if you've had one exit the nursery, you can't replace it until the next turn after.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it can only exit the nursery once it's digivolved at least once.
Yeah, and again on the turn after. So I'll show you guys the back of the normal cards, which are these ones.
Yeah, just another thing with the Digitamas. When you Digivolve, no on play or on Digivolve effects will trigger in that raising area.
Yep.
So it's
Wasn't
just
sure about
Digivolve
that.
draw a card.
Yep.
Yeah, so these are the backs of the normal deck cards. You saw the white eggs on the other one. These ones just have the normal. And we have 3 types of cards in the center deck. I'll just delete that. So we have options, tamers, and, as previously mentioned, Digimon. Morgan, do you want to take on explaining these 3 types?
Yeah, so you got obviously your Digimon, which you Digivolve onto your babies or Digitamas as they call them. Tamers, they sit there for the whole game and obviously apply effects throughout your turn or both turns, depending on what tamer's out. And option cards are basically sorcery speed, like magic cards.
Yeah.
That basically you can only use your option cards if you control a said colored card, either a baby or a tamer or any Digimon on the field.
Yeah. So, and the little box on the bottom that says security, you have a damage slot, and when you take damage, which we'll get to later, you flip a card, and security means you use that card in that situation only. Also, you can level up higher than level 3. There's all the way up to the mega level or level 7 or 8, whatever it is. If you have this on level 3 after putting it on an egg, you can put a level 4 on top of it. And you go as high as you can. If you play it for its normal cost, it starts off on that base level. And I think that's it. It's only 3 card types. It's a very simple game.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Alright, so I'm going to shuffle this deck of mine, and
Okay.
I think Lance
I'll
is
load
going to
up
be
the
my
other deck.
opponent slash teacher.
Yep, I'm going to school you good.
Well,
Once my computer
if
lets
I
me
keep
load a
drawing
deck.
all my level 7s again,
Well, that won't happen with these decks because there's no level 7s in them.
I'll find a way. The game will find a way to mess me over.
You'll get an all backup hand and realize you've loaded a Final Fantasy deck.
Oh, I would love if this let me do that. I would be sneaking Final Fantasy cards into so many decks to mess with people.
Okay.
Well, you technically could. All the power levels are in thousands. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
let's
explain the
roll.
cards better as we go, guys. Like the numbers and everything on them. But, okay,
Can you
as
beat my
always,
12?
roll a die to see who goes first. I would like to say something. The game, in the explanation, says rock, paper, scissors. Do not do this. You will be there for hours sometimes if you keep getting a draw. Just roll a dice. And I win by
You
1,
and you.
13 to 12.
So,
I shall go
right
first.
click and go.
first.
Yep. Do the right click and then select the player who starts.
On the play? You mean I just press the play button, don't I? Because this game works differently. Well, let's draw our hands first.
Cool.
So press it. On Octagon, you press F12. Oh, no, not F12. No, it is F12. Set up
Yeah,
game. There we go.
F12.
Oh,
It's in the bottom right corner.
Oh, no.
I think it's because we both did it.
Why? It's moved my screen around. Can I fix this? Okay, I can fix it a little bit. Yeah, it's shifted my screen a bit. I'll do that, actually. It's a little off, but we'll reset the screen later. So, you see this deck here, guys? That's my life. If I lose these 5 cards, I am not out. You have to hit the person after they're empty. So, I technically have 6 lives, even though there's 5 in here. And that's my opponent's one up there. In the middle, you'll see memory. Morgan, why don't you explain the memory?
If anyone's seen Chrono Clash game before, it's basically, well, you got 0 to 10 on each side. So your opponent, well, Khalil, you're going first, yeah?
Yeah, so I start at 0.
So game starts at 0 as soon as you go over onto 1 or any of Dragoon's side, then basically it's his turn.
And this is how much resource you have. So you essentially can spend your own resource, but it can go over to your opponents as their resource for the next turn.
Yes.
Also, I just realized, why did I go first? Going first in this game is horrible.
Not always.
Right. So, I don't draw a card as the first player, and I start on 0 as the first player. I'm going to put an egg into my nursery. There's our little Koromon boy. So I'm gonna be open about what's in my hand. I'm not gonna. I have no level 3s to evolve Koromon, and Koromon can't leave the nursery unless it's leveled up, and it happens on the start of the next turn after it's gone higher than level 2. Correct?
Yeah, so it has to be there for a turn.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pay 2 to just drop my TK.
I was
on the
about to say,
top.
does it taste any good?
All my Digimon get plus 1000 DP.
Only on your turn, though.
Yes, on my turn. And it has security, so if it's ever revealed from this deck here, it just goes into play straight away. That's its security ability.
Yep, and
Why is
all
there
of
two
them.
tokens on the field?
I don't know. I was trying to work that out, because, yeah.
Yeah, just remember with tamers, so the effect will stack for however many you have on the field.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
so there's no
deleted the extra
legend
one.
rule or anything. You can have as many of them as you want.
Yep.
That one only costs 2, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
so it should be on 2, shouldn't it?
It
Well, I have to move it manually, it looks like, because something happened on Discord.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
'Cause it's on.
there's the bot message, guys, with the link to Pokesloth's stream.
You got it on 3 at the moment.
Mine has it on 2.
Hmm?
Our screens are out of sync. I think our screens are out of sync because I did the zoom in.
So anyway, I've got 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to play. First things first, I draw a card. Then I shall play my nursery one. I've got the Tsunomon. So with the 2, I'm going to play a mat, which will put it down to 0, which doesn't push it over to your turn. It still keeps it mine. And I'm going to use another 2, play another mat. Now it's at 2.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm trying to fix the screen, but it looks like I can't do much because of the way it was programmed.
I was about to say, delete the token and we'll just move it manually.
It's not that, it's all the cards are tiny, but if I zoom in on the cards, it distorts the whole screen.
Just use the hover effect.
No, the hover effect can't work because it doesn't have that on the screen, unless I shrink the screen more. That's what I'm trying to fix.
Go technology.
I'm trying to work that out now, but it just shrinks it. But yeah, you can continue.
Oh, I'm done. It's your turn.
So how much energy do I have now? How
2.
much memory? I have 2?
Yep.
Okay, I'll fix that in a second. So I draw a card. My Koromon is still in nursery. So I'm going to pay 0 to level up Koromon to Agumon. Whenever you level up a Digimon, you draw a card.
Yep.
And at the start of my next turn, that Agumon line will go to the main field. Also,
You
at the
don't
bottom...
have to move it. It's
You don't
an
have
option.
to. Yeah.
No.
Also, you'll see on the bottom of the card... Actually, you know what? I'm going to fix this now. Let's see if I can fix this now. Can I?
Just trying to show
Nah, it's
the
not gonna
inheritable effects.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what? I don't, we're doing manual. So I'm just gonna zoom in. If it lets me zoom in properly. Doesn't even let me zoom in properly. So as you guys can see, once it catches up for you guys, there's these little abilities on the bottom. They're inherent abilities. You only get the one of the Digimon under you. You don't get the one that you're at. So for example, Agumon has this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP. That does not happen until I go up a level. But under it, we have Koromon, who has, if this Digimon has 4 or more evolution sources, this Digimon gets 1000 DP. So sources are everything under it. So right now, Agumon has 1 Digimon source.
Yep.
But if I get to level 5, 3, 4, 5...
6.
6? Oh yeah, 6 to have all under it, that's when Koromon's ability triggers. And when I go to 4, that's when Agumon's ability triggers. Which, I'm on 2, yeah?
Yep.
I'm going to do, because I'm going to level up Agumon to Greymon. Drawing a card. And puts me on 0. Now, when you're on 0, your turn doesn't end. It's still your turn when on 0, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So, do I have anything I want to do right now while I'm on 0? Greymon has security attack +1, which means when Greymon attacks, it does an extra damage.
That's on its inherited abilities. It doesn't have it.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the ability it has inherited. I was explaining what security attack 1 means, not that it has it
Yeah.
more. But thanks for that.
At this stage, I'd just play another Digimon or a Tamer if you've got it.
I don't. I'm wondering if I just evolve again.
Or you could do that.
Yeah, if you can, it seems good.
I'm gonna pay 3 to evolve Greymon. Digivolve 2 Metal Greymon.
That's a scary
which is
Digimon.
3. So you should be on 3 now, and that ends my turn.
Yep. So draw a card. And
Sorry guys, I'm trying to zoom in properly, but the program isn't the finest thing for that.
so I haven't actually got much choice here at the moment, so
And
I'm
for
just
chat,
gonna
Tsunamon is still in the nursery right now.
give you 4 energy, and then
Ooh.
it's back to you.
Okay, so Jeff just hardcast War Greymon. Not evolving it, just straight out.
We're Gurumon, but yes.
Where Goremon? Sorry. Alright,
Right.
so draw a card, and I would like my Metal Greymon to step up onto the field.
He's a big boy.
Yeah. So
He's a
currently,
9.
at
Yep.
the top
You got-
right, guys, you'll see 7,000 DP. That is essentially its health and its attack. It deals that many to another Digimon, and once it receives more or equal to that number, it dies. But I have Tie, which gives it 1k. I have my Greymon under it, gives it +1 security attack. The Agumon under it gives it +1k as well. And the Koromon under it says it'll get 1k if I evolve 2 more times. No, 1 more time. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4 under.
So it's a 9k beat stick right now.
Yep.
Now, well, I can attack, or I'm just giving this example. I'm not doing it right now, but I can attack Jeff directly to make him lose one of his 5 security cards. One of the only ways that I know you can stop it is if my opponent has a Digimon that has block, where Garumon doesn't. I don't think.
No.
So I get a free attack essentially, right? And because it has +1 security, he would lose 2 security. We'll get to what happens. We'll get to what happens then later. I'm just going to take my turn and then I'll attack just to show everyone how it all works. How many energy do I have?
4.
Okay, so the trick you need to be careful, guys, is remember, if your energy goes onto the opponent's side, your turn ends. So if you overspend before you attack, you lose your turn. So you need to calculate whether you attack first or possibly not attack at all. Since I'm on 4, paying for a 4 cost will put me on 0, which means my turn doesn't end. So I am going to evolve to War Greymon!
Uh-oh.
So now it's a 12, 13, 14, 15k.
It's a big boy.
Where if it is blocked, I get 3 memory and it has +1 security, so it's got 2 security.
Read its own text.
And during your turn, for every 2 of this Digimon evolved sources, it gets +1. So I have 4 under it, so it has 4 security now?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm in trouble. Attack?
Okay. Yeah. Let's just punch Lance in the
So,
face.
first shield?
Try and put it in front of the Digimon card so everyone can see it.
So,
Okay.
what happens here is the Digimon the card that's revealed, if it's a Digimon, it tries to fight back. In this case, it just dies.
Yep, so it's 2k versus 12.
Yep.
Also, my health
15.
resets. Oh, versus 15, yeah. Also, my health resets.
Ooh, I get to put Matt into play.
Yep. So that's
So,
Matt security.
Yeah, it's got the ability that if it's hit as a security card, you put it directly into play. 3. Nope, the Kokomon dies. Hey, I found my Digichain. And
So 5k
number
versus
4.
15, nothing happens.
And 4K again.
4k versus 15, War Greymon lives.
Yep.
So that's my
And
attack.
yeah.
I'm on 0. So
Got
essentially, what do
anything
I
else
want
to play?
That's what I'm looking at. So now I need to calculate if I want to play anything. If I play something, I'm giving Lance more energy. So it's, do I want to overspend for something big and powerful, risking giving him more resource, or do I want to play something small and make it a little bit harder for him to do it? What happens if you just pass without playing anything on 0?
It gives 3 memory.
Gives 3 memory. So if I'm going to give you 3 memory anyway, I might as well play a 3 cost.
Yep.
So I'm playing Dracomon.
And it
Look at
means
this
you
beautiful
have
boy.
lethal on the field next turn.
Yeah, look at the good boy. Well, technically I had lethal on the field next turn with just War Greymon.
No, you don't,
No, you don't.
because the plus security attack is for getting rid of shields. You need to hit the player an additional
Oh,
time.
okay. So security only affects... Okay, that's actually good to know.
Yeah, there's only one Digimon in the game right now that can do anything like that, and that's Gallantmon.
Yeah, because he's got an on attack trigger which can get rid of security. He doesn't even fight them. Oh, so I am at 3 memory. And I don't...
Shouldn't your mats trigger?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes, all my mats finally trigger.
Oh,
So
I
I am
shouldn't have
at
played
6.
that then. Ooh. That was a
So what
mistake on
can
my
I do
part.
with 6?
So Matt says that if I have a Digimon that doesn't have an evolution under it, he gets 1 memory, and that stacks for 3 of them. So since I played Dracomon, Matt triggers 3 times. I goofed. Uh-oh.
I think you're fine, though.
It's just one of those things that, could help.
Hmm.
Well, I was trying to limit how much memory Lance would have on his turn to make it harder, but I just made it easier. I should have just passed and...
But it means you can kill me next turn.
Oh, that is true.
So
But essentially, if you play
lead off
one blocker, then...
this one. So leaves me with 2.
So just play Ikakumon.
And I'm going to
There's our
attack
Narwhal
you
Unicorn.
directly.
Alright. Oh, I don't know why I zoomed out. I just needed to do this, because I can play it like that. 3k does nothing. Goes to bin.
Yeah.
Shield goes to your discard pile or your bin or whatever it's called in this game
Yeah.
after it's done its job. Unless it's something like Matt or security that says put on the field.
So where was I at? I've got 2 left.
Yep,
So
you spend
I'm
4.
going to use 2 to play this one. So that one can't attack.
Yep, so Sorrow Blue, choose one opponent's Digimon with no Evo sources. That Digimon cannot attack or block until the end of your opponent's next turn. Right, so essentially my Dracomon cannot bop. It is bopless.
And then I'll give you 3. So I Digivolve. So I draw a card. And when this Digivolves, I get to remove 2 sources.
Yep, so Kakumon just evolved into Zudomon.
So I shall remove...
Oh, you get to delete
Because...
some off mine.
Yep,
Nice.
I'm going to delete Koromon and Agumon off it.
Okay, so the Digimon is fine overall in this situation. I just lose those 2, which means I lose the 2 inherited effects.
Yeah.
And they just
I
go into
chose
bin.
those 2 because the security attack means nothing because I'm down to 1 shield.
Yep.
And
You're not blocking.
And I've got no blockers, so
So the blocking gets me 3 memory, doesn't do anything.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
also Zudomon states from the bottom of one of your opponent's
does it?
Digimon.
Oh, yep. My bad. That
There
one you
are
don't get
other
to
cards
use.
that
Yeah.
let you remove certain sources from Digimon, but they don't come into play until a couple of sets.
There it is. Yep, from the bottom. Okay. Glad we have you here.
Yep.
Best player in Melbourne, I swear, Morgan. Sloth.
I thought that was Grand J. He's meant to be the best in the world already.
No, I just know the rules. I'm not the best player.
Don't bring the forbidden texts onto my stream, please.
Fair. You're up.
Okay. Also, Sorrow Blue might as well be in that.
I was just leaving it so you remember.
Oh, that's fine.
So you're at 3 memory, by the way.
Yep, and I draw a card for start a turn.
And unsuspend your Greymon.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at your cards because I drew a card that might have been pseudo-helpful. Alright, so... War Greymon will just get rid of that last shield, but I won't win in this situation.
Yeah, Khalil, in this instance, you can actually swing War Greymon into Garurumon.
Yep,
Yeah,
and kill it.
Yeah, so if something is tapped, one of your Digimon can attack it. So where Garurumon is now tapped, so it'll be 7k versus my 13 now because I lost a bunch of the buffs. I was mainly explaining my thought process to chat. So yeah, the idea is to fight Garurumon to kill it, or it's to bop him, get rid of the last shield. But obviously you want to also look at what you can play, because you want to see what you can. I'm on 3, you said?
Yep. You might want to get another egg out.
Oh yes, I can get an egg out since I didn't play an egg last turn, and
And you still have 4 security up, so you can actually, like, play around a bit.
I think I kill the Garurumon. So I'm attacking with War Greymon to kill Garurumon.
Yep.
And on the backswing, technically that means Lance can attack back at War Greymon if he gets something powerful enough to kill it. So if that Zudomon does become powerful enough to match or beat the 13 on it, that could actually be a problem.
Yeah. Well, it's only 12 on my turn for the backswing.
Oh, that's right, because tie's only on my turn.
Yep.
Alright. I think I'm going to evolve. I'm going to evolve Drakemon into Korodramon for 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let everyone see it. When an opponent's Digimon attacks, you may put this card to rest to block. So my Korodramon is one of my blockers, and when it attacks, I will lose 2 memory. So that means I give Lance 2 memory to attack with it. I draw a
If
card
that
because I
pushes it
Digivolved.
over the line, the attacking, you still finish the attack before the turn is passed.
Okay, cool. So I'm on 0 now, yes? No, I'm on 1.
1.
I'm just gonna... No, I might as well do something.
Yeah, you may as well do something, because all those mats are going to trigger anyway.
I didn't think they did, because they've only got... Because it's got a baby, which isn't on the field.
Yeah, that Koromon is in the nursery. Actually, then I don't want to play anything. I don't want to trigger your mat. I might as well just let you go to 3, because anything I do will pull you higher. Yeah, I'll pass.
So I go to 3. Draw.
If you have any questions, chat, let us know. But I think so far it's fairly simple.
I'll go to 1. Digivolve.
Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close to the... to 12.
Attack. Yeah. Where Greymon? War Greymon.
I can't block unless it's attacking me, correct?
No, you can block.
No, you can block with the Korodramon.
Yeah.
Will they trade with each other if I let it hit?
Yes, they're both 12.
Yeah, I'm gonna block with Kodramon.
Yep. Bye-bye.
So it dies.
Then I will
That's
have you go. You can go to 4 memory now.
Okay, Grizzlymon.
And
it's
your
a blocker!
Turn. Yep. It is exactly the same as your one that just died, except blue.
So my turn.
Yep.
Untap all my stuff. Draw a card. I'm on 4 memory.
2.
2. Okay. 2 only? Wow. So generous. So I'm only on 2. I can't play anything. Great. Excellent. Excellent.
Sure you can.
You can play whatever's in your hand.
No, I can't actually.
Just remember, attack first before you play anything.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Because anything I play just gives him more energy, so...
Yeah, but you're going to have to at some point. By
That
not doing
really,
anything.
like
Yeah.
Khalil, it doesn't really matter. Like if you actually play the game with competitive decks, sometimes you have to drop an 8 cost.
Yeah.
Alright.
Turn 2.
So.
Oh, actually, that's right. If you block War Greymon, I get 3 energy. I get 3 memory.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yep, so my 13k, I'm going to go after Plesiomon.
Yep. I'll block.
Alright, I get 3
Right.
energy going to 5.
Yep.
Now, you're probably going to kill War Greymon with your
That's the
Plesiomon.
plan.
Or trade, I should say.
It still kills him.
Yeah. Oh, trade and kill is kind of an important difference.
Do you have
So
any option cards in hand?
It's useless.
I'm guessing the plus 7k to security.
No. Destroy 2 Digimon opponents' Digimon of 4 DP or less.
Oh, that one. Okay.
So you know what? I'm going to pay 4 out of my 5 to
Mhm.
play Birdramon, putting me on 1. I assume whenever a card has pump, it means until end of turn, right?
No, we'll say till end of turn.
So... Oh, there it is. Sorry, I see it now. It says... Oh, wow. It actually says this at the start of the text. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. I'm going to pay another 3 to put you on 2 to evolve it to Metal Greymon.
Okay.
And that Koromon is still in my egg. Is still in my nursery.
My turn.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's really hard to zoom in on your screen.
So I'm gonna do that trade now.
Yep. War Greymon's dead.
And I am at 2.
So if you guys are a fan of Matt, there's 3 on the field.
And yes, Matt has some of the best cards in the game.
Yeah, that's what I've picked up. Put you to 3 memory. Your turn.
Alright, I'm on 3 memory, and you just played Garurumon, who has inherent ability, doesn't trigger yet, only when it's evolved. Remove 1 evolution source from one of your opponent's Digimon. Ooh. Wait. Okay, cool.
So that one I can choose any of them. It doesn't have to be the bottom one.
Yeah.
I love it how Matt synergizes with Matt.
So I'm going to pay 2 for tie, putting me on 1. I'm going to bop you with Metal Greymon.
So he's a 9k.
Yep, 9k.
And it is... Oh, I get 2 memory. So what memory were we at? You were at 1, weren't you?
Yep. So you go
So
to
it
1.
moves it over to 1 on mine. So it finishes your turn.
Yep. Damn, I actually needed follow-up.
I really wish that happened when you did that 4 attack at the very start.
But wouldn't the other? Oh, but because I would lose the other 4 attacks, wouldn't I?
Yeah, it would end the turn. Actually, no, that wouldn't end the turn there. Sorry, the other 4 attacks would still go through.
Is that right? Is that right, Sloth?
Which ones?
So
So,
if you have security,
attack.
yeah. If you have security
with
4,
the hammer spark, I pushed it over to my turn. But with the 4 security attacks, you finish all of them if that was like in the middle of it.
I'd say so.
Yeah, because you still finish the attacks up.
Yeah.
Okay, so my turn. I draw. So, yay, finally. I draw a card.
hey, you finally evolved Tunamon into Bearmon.
So
Look at that face,
I'm
chat.
still up.
Look at that face.
There's a bear in there. I think I'm
Tunamon as
still
well.
dead here. Oh, no, you didn't actually have a Digimon to trigger all my mats. Damn it.
Nope.
This works. So I'm at 1. I'll put you to 4. No, let's attack you. Hope I get lucky.
Sure. So let me just zoom in. So I'm gonna reveal my 5 to your 4.
Yeah, that's not lucky.
My Birdramon is stronger than your Garumon.
Yeah, then I'll put you to 4 memory and get a chump.
Okay. So I'm on 4 memory and my turn starts. I untap. I draw 1. I can't kill that with my option. I could kill the one before with my option.
Khalil, you're playing the game wrong.
Yeah.
Huh?
I've lasted longer than I was expecting.
Well, explain my noob mistakes at the end of the.
Your security's supposed to reveal Gaia Force.
I really want to evolve Metal. I really want to evolve Metal Greymon so I get the extra memory when I attack.
But the cost to evolve it's equal. Which isn't too bad.
I've seen some that are at 2, so 2 for 3.
Most of the higher level ones are 3 to 4.
Yeah, let's just bop.
Yep, I'm
So
going
now
to
Jeff's
block.
out of shield. So if this had hit, he would have lost. But he has a blocker. I'm on 4.
Yep.
It's gonna give you 3. It's gonna give you 3 memory. Damn.
You'll live.
Doesn't matter. You're on what, 3 security still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play Birdramon for 4, putting me to 0. Oh wait, no, it puts me to 0.
Puts you to 1.
1, 2.
You're on 3.
I'm on 3 or 4.
Wait. 4.
on
Sorry.
4.
No, that's right. You're on
So it puts
0.
me to 0. Oh, okay. Then I'll pay 3 to evolve it to Garudramon.
You draw a card.
Yep. And you're now on 3.
3. Yep. And so I can move this guy out.
Oh no, the bear's active. His bear is active.
Unfortunately, all my plays can't stop you.
I assume there are more blockers in the set. These just decks have low of them, right? Yeah?
Not really. Each color has a 4-drop blocker. Black's got like 3 other blockers, and green's got 1 more blocker. And that's it so far.
Blue's got another blocker as well.
Does it? Okay. I haven't seen that one.
So this is very much a race to punch game.
Monmon?
Oh, yes. Forgot about that one.
How dare.
And I scoop it up because there's no way I'm winning that one.
Wait, I won? Why did I win? Why'd you let me win?
Because you hit me for 4 on turn 3 with one big guy.
It's okay, you killed him in the end. I finally got to evolve my second Digimon, but I drew it at the last turn.